My phone buzzes just as I'm about to shut down my computer. Friday night, 8 p.m., and I'm still at the office like always. I glance at the screen and my heart jumps. Sophia. Daniel, I need you. Please come to Rosewood Restaurant. Now, emergency, I don't think. I just grab my jacket and run. 3 years I've been working for Sophia Chen, CEO of Chen Technologies, and she's never sent a message like this. She's always composed, always in control. The word emergency from her feels wrong, dangerous even. My mind races as I drive. Is she hurt? Threatened? I push the speed limit, weaving through traffic. When I arrive at Rosewood, I spot her immediately through the window. She's sitting across from some guy who's leaning way too close, gesturing wildly while she looks like she wants to disappear into her chair. Relief floods through me. She's safe. But something's definitely wrong. I walk in, scanning the situation. The guy's in an expensive suit, probably talking about himself. Sophia's shoulders are tense, her smile forced. I approach their table. Daniel. There you are, she says, her whole face lighting up with relief. The man tall, slicked back hair, watch that probably costs more than my car, glares at me. Who's this? I'm so sorry to interrupt, I say smoothly, playing along with whatever she needs. But we have that emergency board meeting in 30 minutes. The investors from Tokyo are already calling. He frowns. On a Friday night? Sophia stands immediately, grabbing her purse. I'm so sorry, Marcus. This deal is worth millions. I have to go. She loops her arm through mine and electricity shoots through my body at her touch. I force myself to stay professional as we walk toward the exit. This is the third time you've canceled, Sophia. Marcus calls after us. Outside, she finally breathes. Thank you, Daniel. You're a lifesaver. I notice how close she's standing, how her hand lingers on my arm. Bad date? She laughs bitterly. The worst. My mother set it up. He spent an hour talking about his yacht collection and asked if I consider being a stay-at-home CEO wife. Anger bubbles inside me. Want to get real food? I know a place. 20 minutes later, we're at Joe's Diner. The vinyl seats are worn, the jukebox plays oldies. And Sophia looks more relaxed than she did in that 5-star restaurant. You know what I love about this place? She says, sliding into our usual booth. It's real. No pretense. No performance. I order our usual burgers and fries. So your mother is setting you up on dates now? She groans, covering her face. She's obsessed with me finding someone. She doesn't understand that I don't have time or that She trails off, something flickering in her eyes. That you what? Nothing. Just that work is my priority right now. She changes the subject quickly. What about you? Any dates I should know about? I laugh. Yeah, because I have so much free time between managing your schedule and putting out corporate fires. You should make time, Daniel. You deserve someone special, she says softly. With an odd sadness in her voice, our food arrives, and we fall into comfortable conversation. I tell her about my sister's new baby. She shares stories about her childhood. These moments are what I treasure most. If only I knew she treasured them too, for entirely different reasons. As she laughs at one of my jokes, I catch myself staring at her smile and quickly look away. I can't afford to think of her that way. She's my boss. She's wealthy, successful, completely out of my world. Later, as I drive her home, she turns to me. Daniel, can I ask you something? Anything. Do you think it's possible for two people from completely different worlds to make it work? I think she's talking about Marcus. I think if two people truly care about each other, they find a way. She nods slowly, looking out the window. Yeah, I hope you're right. Monday morning, something's wrong. I arrive at the office with Sophia's usual coffee, but when I greet her, she barely looks at me. Morning, Daniel. Her voice is distant, professional. Throughout the day, she's cold and formal. Every interaction feels stiff, and I can't figure out what I did wrong. Our marketing director, Jennifer Torres, approaches me after a meeting. What did you do to piss off the Ice Queen? She whispers, I have no idea. That afternoon, Sophia's mother appears. Catherine Chen is elegant and intimidating. I overhear them through the slightly open office door. You embarrassed Marcus, Catherine says sternly. He's a suitable match, Sophia. You need to stop running away from good opportunities. I don't love him, Mother. Love comes later. Security and status come first. That's not what I want. Sophia's voice rises. Then what do you want? There's a long pause. Something real. Someone who sees me, not my company or my last name. Catherine sighs. You're being childish. I've arranged another date for you this Friday. With David Kim from Kim Industries. Don't embarrass me again. After Catherine leaves, I knock softly. Are you okay? Sophia looks up, unshed tears in her eyes. Do you ever feel trapped, Daniel? Like everyone has decided who you should be and who you should love. My heart aches for her. Every day of my life before I started working for you. But then I found something that made me feel free this job, working with someone I truly respect. She stares at me for a long moment, something vulnerable and raw in her expression. Respect, yes, that's all it is, isn't it? Friday comes again. Another urgent text, Daniel. Italian place on Fifth Avenue. Please hurry, I'm starting to recognize the pattern. David Kim seems nice enough, but he's talking about merger opportunities while Sophia looks like she wants to disappear. I execute the same rescue strategy, and once again we end up at Joe's. This is becoming a habit, I joke. A good habit, she says softly. Daniel, do you ever wonder why I only text you for these emergencies? I shrug. Because I'm your assistant? It's literally my job to help you. She laughs, but it sounds sad. Right, your job. Rita, our waitress, brings our usual order without asking. You two are here more than my regular Friday couples. Oh, we're not, I start. We're just, Sophia says simultaneously. Rita winks. Sure, honey. Whatever you say. After she leaves, awkward silence hangs between us. Sophia breaks it first. Daniel, what do you look for in someone? Like, what would make you fall in love? The question catches me off guard. Someone intelligent. Someone who challenges me. Someone who works hard but knows how to laugh. Someone who's kind when no one's watching. I'm describing her, I realize too late. Someone who makes me feel like I'm enough, just as I am. Her eyes glisten. That's beautiful. What about you? She takes a deep breath. I want someone who sees beyond the title and the money. Someone who already knows my favorite food and my worst habits. Someone who drops everything when I need them, who makes me laugh when I want to cry. Who makes me feel safe just by existing. She's looking directly at me as she says this. And something in my chest tightens. But I'm an idiot, so I say, he's out there, Sophia. I promise. Her face falls. Yeah, maybe. That night, as I drop her home, she hesitates before getting out. Daniel, what if the person you want doesn't see you the way you see them? Then they're blind, I say firmly. And they don't deserve you. She smiles sadly. You're the best friend I've ever had. Friend. The word hits me harder than it should. Asterisk the next week, Jennifer corners me in the break room. You're an idiot, you know that? I look up from my coffee. Good morning to you too. Sophia Chan is in love with you, and you're too blind to see it. I nearly choke. What? No, she's my boss. She's way out of my league. Those aren't emergencies, Daniel. They're excuses to see you. My mind races through every interaction, every look, every word. She called me her friend. Jennifer laughs. And you're in love with her too, aren't you? I can't deny it anymore. It doesn't matter. I'm her employee. I'm not wealthy or connected. Her mother would never approve. So you're just going to let her suffer through terrible dates while you both pretend you don't have feelings? That evening I can't focus. I replay every rescue, every dinner at Joe's, every lingering touch. My phone buzzes. Sophia, Daniel, I need to talk to you. Can you come to the office? Everyone's gone. My heart pounds as I head to her office. She's standing by the window, looking out at the city lights. Sophia? She turns, determination in her eyes. I can't do this anymore, Daniel. Do what? Pretend. Go on dates with men I don't care about. Act like you're just my assistant when you're so much more. My breath catches. Sophia, let me finish. I know this is inappropriate. I know I'm your boss, and this could complicate everything. But I'm in love with you, Daniel. I have been for over a year. Every rescue, every late night, every conversation, I've been falling harder. I stand frozen. You love me? Yes, and I understand if you don't feel the same way. But I couldn't keep pretending, especially when my mother keeps setting me up with men who aren't you. The walls I've built around my feelings crumble. Sophia, I've been in love with you since the night we pulled that all-nighter for the Anderson deal, and you sang off-key to terrible pop songs at 3 in the morning. Her eyes widen. What? I thought I was crazy. I thought you were untouchable. I thought, she crosses the room and kisses me. It's soft and desperate and perfect. When we pull apart, we're both smiling. We're really doing this? She whispers. We're really doing this. Our happiness lasts exactly 3 days before Catherine Chen finds out. I'm at Sophia's house when her mother arrives unannounced. Catherine's eyes land on me and her expression hardens. Sophia, we need to talk. Privately. Anything you say to me, you can say in front of Daniel. Fine, you're dating your assistant? Have you lost your mind? This is completely inappropriate. I stand. Mrs. Chen, I understand your concern, but you understand nothing, she snaps. My daughter built an empire. She doesn't need some office worker dragging her down. Mother. Sophia's voice cracks like a whip. Daniel is not some office worker. He's brilliant, hardworking, and the best person I've ever known. He's after your money, Sophia. Can't you see that? The accusation hits like a physical blow. Sophia steps between us. Get out? Excuse me? You heard me. Get out of my house. Daniel has been by my side for 3 years, through every crisis, every late night, every moment when I felt alone. He's never asked me for anything except to be myself. If you can't respect him, you can't be in my life. Catherine's face flushes. You would choose him over your own family? I would choose respect and love over judgment and manipulation. Every time. After Catherine storms out, Sophia collapses onto the couch, shaking. I hold her as she cries. I'm sorry. I'm causing problems between you and your mother. You're not. She's been controlling my life for years. This was bound to happen. But doubt creeps in. Am I being selfish? Am I really good enough for her? Over the next few days, the pressure intensifies. Board members start questioning our relationship. Office gossip explodes. One evening, Marcus Wellington shows up at the office. So the assistant was the competition all along. Did you plan this? Play the hero so she'd fall for you? I stand, anger flaring. I love her. That's not a game, love. You work for her. How convenient. Sophia appears from her office. Marcus, leave now. He laughs. You're making a mistake, Sophia. When this falls apart, don't expect people like me to still be interested. After he leaves, Sophia takes my hand. Ignore him. But the seed of doubt has been planted. A week later, everything crashes down. I find Sophia in her office, staring at a formal letter. The board is questioning my judgment, she says hollowly. They're saying I'm compromised, that I'm making emotional decisions instead of business ones. All because of us. My heart sinks. Sophia, my mother gathered signatures. If I don't step down from the relationship, they'll push me out of my own company. The company she built from the ground up. Because of me. Then we end it, I say, though the words tear me apart. She looks up sharply. What? I won't let you lose everything you've worked for. I love you too much to watch that happen. Tears stream down her face. So you're just giving up on us? I'm setting you free. You deserve someone who adds to your life, not someone who causes problems. I'm crying now too. You deserve the whole world, Sophia. And I can't give you that. She stands, anger mixing with heartbreak. You don't get to decide what I deserve, Daniel. That's my choice. And what kind of person would I be if I let you sacrifice your dream for me? We stare at each other, both crying, both breaking. Finally, she whispers, if this is what you want, then go. It's not what I want. It's killing me. But I walk out anyway. I submit my resignation that night. Jennifer tries to talk me out of it, but my mind is made up. 2 weeks pass. I find a new job at a smaller tech company. I avoid all news about Chen Technologies. I try to forget the woman who owns my heart, then Rita calls. Your girl came in alone tonight. She looks absolutely miserable. I thought you should know. My girl. Except she's not anymore. Rita, I can't. She ordered both your usual meals. She's sitting in your booth, crying into her burger. Now, I don't know what happened between you two, but I know love when I see it. And you two were the real deal. I can't ignore Rita's call. I drive to Joe's, my heart pounding. Through the window, I see Sophia in our booth. She looks smaller somehow, sadder. I walk in and she looks up. Our eyes meet and the world stops, Daniel. Rita called me, I admit, sliding into the booth. I'm sorry. I'll leave if you want. Stay, please. We sit in painful silence. Then Sophia speaks. I didn't step down. I fought back. I look up sharply. What? I called my own board meeting. I presented every achievement from the past 3 years, every successful deal, every merger, every decision that grew the company by 300%. Then I told them that if they thought my personal life affected my professional judgment, they were welcome to find another CEO, but they'd be losing the best leader they ever had. Pride swells in my chest. What did they say? Half of them apologized. The other half stayed silent. My mother looked like she'd swallowed glass. She laughs bitterly. Then I told her that I'm a grown woman who makes her own choices, and if she couldn't accept that, she could have a daughter or her pride, but not both. Sophia, that's incredible. Then I went home to celebrate with the man I love. Except he'd already left me. The accusation stings. I thought I was protecting you? By breaking both our hearts? By deciding for me what I can handle? She leans forward, intense. I didn't build a billion-dollar company by letting others make my choices, Daniel. I fight for what I want. And I want you. What about your mother? The board? The judgment? I don't care. I spent my whole life trying to please everyone else. For once, I'm choosing what makes me happy. I'm choosing you. The question is, are you brave enough to choose me back? I think about the past 2 weeks of misery. I think about Sophia standing up to her entire world because I was worth it. I choose you, I say firmly. I choose us. I'm sorry I was a coward. She reaches across the table, taking my hand. Don't do that again. We face things together, okay? No more sacrificial, noble gestures. Together, I agree. Rita appears with fresh burgers and grins. About damn time. These are on the house. Consider a reconciliation special. 6 months later, I walk into Chen Technologies not as an assistant, but as director of operations. I earned the position on my own merit, which somehow makes it even better. Our relationship is public now. Jennifer takes full credit for knowing all along. Even Catherine Chen has slowly come around. She's not warm exactly, but she had us over for dinner last week and only made 3 passive-aggressive comments. Progress. It's Friday evening, and I knock on Sophia's office door. You ready? She looks up and smiles, that real unguarded smile she reserves only for me. Almost. Give me 5 minutes? Take your time. We have reservations at 7. She stands and walks over, wrapping her arms around my waist. Actually, I was thinking, what if we skip the fancy restaurant and go to Joe's instead? Really? You want diner food on our 6-month anniversary? I want to be at the place where we finally stopped pretending. Where we were always just us. My heart swells. Joe's it is. As we drive there, Sophia takes my hand. You know what I was thinking about today? How devastatingly handsome I look in this suit. She rolls her eyes fondly. Besides that, I was thinking about all those terrible dates my mother set up. If I hadn't gone on them, you wouldn't have rescued me. We might never have figured out our feelings. So you're saying I should thank Marcus Wellington? Absolutely not. He was still a yacht-obsessed nightmare. She squeezes my hand. But I'm grateful for the journey that led us here. We pull into Joe's parking lot and I turn to face her. For what it's worth, I would have rescued you from 1,000 terrible dates. I'd rescue you from anything. I know. But the beautiful thing is, I don't need rescuing anymore. I just need you beside me. We walk into the diner hand in hand. Rita sees us and shouts, my favorite couple. Your booth is waiting. As we slide into the worn vinyl seats and fall into easy conversation about our day, I realize this is exactly where I'm meant to be. Not in boardrooms or fancy restaurants, but here with her, in the place where everything real began. Sometimes the best love stories aren't about grand gestures or perfect timing. Sometimes they're about showing up, paying attention, and finally seeing what was right in front of you all along. And I'm grateful I finally opened my eyes. The end.